Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So, you know what today is. Monday. That's right, it is Mashup Monday, and on this day, I basically sit down on my computer and search for the best mashup videos on YouTube and present them to you guys. Now, in certain cases, I'll listen to a couple of seconds of it just to make sure that it is worthy for the channel. Now, this last one of the evening, I did listen to a couple of seconds of it. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And this is Metallica and Led Zeppelin. And it's Nothing Else Matters versus Led Zeppelin's Ramble On. And in the beginning, I was like, hey, this works. Okay, I want to hear how this plays out, but I'm going to do it on camera. So that's what I'm doing. You know, I know both songs. I know both songs very, very well. So it'll be interesting to see how this develops. Now, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So, without any further ado, I meant to say, happy 4th of July, everybody. I'm trying to, I mentioned in my earlier two videos that, you know, you don't have to be in a certain political group in order to, you know, wear the red, white, and blue and be supportive of our country and things of that nature. You know, especially on this day, everybody gets out there, or most people get out there. They go somewhere, they have a barbecue, they watch fireworks, they have a get-together, because it's a very few times in the year, especially during the summer, that there's a day off where everybody can get together and just be out in the sun and have a good time, and also remember, and you know, how we all came to this great experiment called the United States of America, and it's still going, even though we have every now and then little ripples in the water, sometimes even waves. You know, we always get back to a certain type of normalcy. And we kind of am, except for today, where there was a shooting in Illinois, and at least 6 people have passed away. And, you know, this should have been a day that everybody felt inclusive and, you know, got together with one another. But I just want to talk a little about mental health. You know, I think people see the signs, but they just like, he's not going to do something like that. But then somebody's going to come out and say, like, you know what? He was crazy enough to do it, and he did it. So just look out, people. You know, people don't want their guns taken away from them, and they're going to fight to do all that, but they're not going to fight to, you know, keep people like this from doing things like this. You know, we have to get legislation out there to do some stopping, and we need to have people stop fighting the legislation, because we're not trying to take away, you know, people's weapons. We're trying to take people's weapons away from the people who don't need to have a weapon, who aren't mentally capable of having a weapon. You know, things like that. But, you know, one side wants to make it like we're trying to take your guns away from you, which isn't the case. But they will scream it until the day they die. So, without any further ado, here is Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Nothing Else Matters versus Ramble On.
And here we go.
on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moon lights my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I got to do. I ramble on. Now's the time is now. Sing my song. Going round the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. Ramble on, ramble on. I find the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading rumors. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on. Ramble on. Now's the time is now. Sing my song. Going round the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. Ramble on. I gotta find the queen of all my dreams. I ain't tell you no lie. Mine's a tale that can't be told. My freedom I hold dear. How years ago, in days of old, when magic filled the air, just in the darkest depths of Mordor, I met a girl so fair. But Gollum at the evil wall crept up and slipped away with her, yeah. And ain't nothing I can do now. I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna, yeah, 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 yeah. I gotta find my baby. I'm gonna ramble on. I'm gonna sing my song. I'm gonna work my way around the world, baby, baby. Do my baby. Yeah. I gotta keep searching for my baby. I gotta keep a searching for my baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, my, yeah. I keep rambling, baby. I keep rambling, baby. I keep rambling, baby, 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 baby.
jam. That was a jam. I mean, you couldn't have. Whoever did that. Who did that? This might just be the person who shared it, because I saw it a couple of times. Let me see. It's on his channel. So it says Stymus Music. And it was 6 years ago this was done. 6 years ago, you had a perfect mashup. A damn near perfect mashup. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Because actually, in my opinion, you didn't even have to have Led Zeppelin or Metallica, Kirk, actually sing at the very end. You could have just let it roll out, without his vocals. Okay, I'm just looking at the news reports of the shooting. It's just sad. It really is sad. You might get into that mindset of nothing else matters, and do something like this, and then the rest of us, we just have to ramble on. We do. We have to, keep on fighting. Get out there day to day. Try to make our lives the best that we can, with the best. Try to be happy. Prosper. All those things. Pursue happiness. That's kind of weird that in our Constitution it just says the pursuit of happiness. It doesn't say you're going to be happy, but you can pursue to be happy. But, good luck with that. Because there's so many people nowadays with mental illnesses, and whether you be playing sports or whether you work in an office, no matter what job you do, there's going to be some mental illness attached to it. But back to the song, it was very near perfect. I had my eyes closed because I was just enveloped in the music. I really was. And, Nothing Else Matters already gets you enveloped. But Robert Plant's voice, it's just that haunting, bluesy sounding that works really well with blues and works really well with rock and roll, like hard rock and roll. And so when you're adding Robert Plant's vocals from like 1970 to a Metallica song that's from like 1990s, that's almost over 20 years between the time frames, and the vocals still go with something even heavier than it might have been when it first came out, or something softer than when it came out, and then it got heavy. Because when it got heavier at the end with Nothing Else Matters, and Robert Plant's just doing the I can't sing like him. He's doing that, and that over the top of the Metallica. It was like, that was perfect. It was like he was vibing, or we're vamping. It was like he was vamping, and it was an ad-libbing. It was great. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. And after that, all you need to do to help me out with my humble little channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.